Are you all right, Williams? You seem tense.
I guess I'm a little nervous. Don't tell anyone, but I'm gonna pop the question to Wendy tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, I got it all planned out. Mariachi band, ring hidden in a margarita, first class all the way.
Are you sure she's gonna say yes?
I don't see why not. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm a pretty great guy.
Yeah, but lifestyles like ours aren't exactly stable.
I'm doing okay. 401k, full health, dental.
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about. The Deadites, the vampires, the never-ending battles against the forces of darkness. That stuff.
All that craziness is behind me, Brocco. Wendy and I are just gonna settle down, pop out a few kids, and live out our lives like a couple of normal people.
Outside of the occasional poker game with a talking dog, a couple of robots, and a deadly killing machine.
Very funny, smartass.
So?
So what?
Hey, don't keep us in suspense, man. What'd Wendy say?
Yes.
I'm not really an expert on these things, but you don't seem all that excited for a guy who's about to get married.
Well, the proposal got a little funky.
George Clinton funky or stinky funky?
It started out great. She found the ring in the margarita. The mariachis started singing. I got down on one knee. She began crying.
And then?
And then the Deadites showed up. Luckily, I was able to bash their heads in with a couple of those giant mariachi guitars before the enchiladas arrived.
Oh, that's rough. And how'd the fiancé take it?
Well, that's the weird part. She didn't freak out at all. And the Deadites? I think they were scared of her. Any of you jokers experts in this magical crapola?
Oh, we know some guys. Why?
Wendy and I were attacked by a killer doll at the S-Mart. It's not funny, Clambake. Creepy little bastard came after Wendy with a carving knife while we were tagging gifts for our wedding registry.
Is everyone okay?
Well, yeah, I mean, it was only a freaking doll. I kicked the knife out of his little doll hands, shook him by the scruff of his little doll neck, and asked him who the hell sent him.
I bet it was one of those guys at the bridal factory. They're getting really competitive about wedding registries. Not that I know anything about that stuff.
Actually, it was possessed by a demon. He said that covering himself in plastic was the only way he could get close enough to the Word made flesh to kill her. And then he melted.
The Word made flesh? Sounds like your fiancé's got some serious magical and/or biblical issues.
Gee, you think?
I'm not trying to be a jerk here, Ash, but how much do you know about Wendy anyway?
I know plenty. I've seen scrapbooks, met parents, hung out with the kids at the preschool where she works. Her life's an open book.
Okay. Look, I was just asking. I'll tell you what, I'll have Doc Venture's neighbor pay you a visit.
Why not the doc?
Well, Rusty doesn't know squat about this magic stuff, but Professor Orpheus, he lives for this crap. He'll get to the bottom of this even if he has to drag himself through the gates of hell.
Thanks.
It's more of a sliding door.
So, what did Orpheus have to say about Wendy?
There isn't any Wendy.
I knew it! She's really a man, isn't she?
No, jerkwad, she's a book.
Okay, that's a new one. But at least she's not a cake.
According to that Orpheus bozo, Wendy's actually something called the Nasi Menorson.
Nakamura, what?
Nasi Menorson, an ancient book of prehistoric spells used to trap, imprison, and destroy demons. It's like the bizarro version of that evil Necronomicon I keep running into.
Okay, it's a book used by the good guys to kick the crap out of demons. I get that, but how did a book turn into your fiancé?
Well, near as Orpheus can tell, some demon tried to destroy it, so it used one of its own spells to hide itself in the form of a human.
Wendy.
It gets better. Orpheus also thinks that Wendy was drawn to me because of my reputation as a studly demon-killing guy. So it turns out that the girl of my normal life dreams only wants me because she needs a damn hero to protect her from the demons. Some joke, huh?
Ouch. So now what?
Tomorrow, Orpheus is gonna send me out on some sort of quest to get ingredients for a spell that'll hide Wendy from the demons. After that, I just don't know, man.
So, Ash, read any good books lately?
That's not cool, man.
It's okay. It's all over now anyway.
Over? She's not
Dead? No. Of course, she was never really alive either.
What happened?
Orpheus sent me out to get those spell ingredients I was telling you about. But when I got back to my apartment, it was being attacked by demons. Dozens of them. Orpheus and I were holding them back, but there were too many. And then there was this portal opening up, and Orpheus didn't know how to close it. And that's when Wendy...
picked up a chainsaw?
No, she started glowing and chanting. Then she screamed and the demons began exploding.
Seraphim scream. Demons hate that.
Yeah, but the portal was still getting bigger. We had only a few seconds before we were up to our armpits in demons. Wendy stopped screaming and told me to give her some sugar. I closed my eyes and kissed her. There was this flash of light, and then I was kissing a book.
The Naki Monarchan?
The Nasi Menorcan, and opened up to the page about closing hell portals, too. I read the incantation, and the doorway to Demonland closed up, just like that.
Can't you turn the book back into Wendy?
Orpheus says he wouldn't know where to start. Besides, she wasn't real in the first place. She was just a book that thought it was a woman.
Oh, dude, that's just...
Found this in the wreckage, though.
Is that the engagement ring?
Yep. I'm still making payments on the stupid thing.
Nice engraving.
Engraving? I didn't have it engraved.
What's it say? What's it say?
My life's an open book.